a lot of creators on X or Twitter entered into the monetization scheme without knowing the monetization standard. So a lot of people DM me on Twitter, a lot of people comment on my YouTube that their ads revenue is paused. What could they be the reason, this and that? Please watch this video, because it's not just enough to get the blue tick and start creating. You need to know how it works. You need to know the principles guiding it. A lot of people think once you hit the monetization milestone, that's it. That's not it. There is a lot more. If you continue to become inactive or lose engagement, your ads revenue, your monetization can be paused. And that's why if you watch this video to the end, these things are actually on the web page, but because people find it a bit hard to read and they find it a lot easier to watch stuff that has to do with audio visuals, that's why I'm making this video. So the title is X or Twitter's Creator Monetization Standard. Let's go. So basically, if you make money through X or any of their creator tools, you have to follow their rules for making money. These rules are there to keep X and its users safe and to make sure creators get the most out of the money making features. So it's not just to keep you safe, it's also to keep the platform safe. So there are eligibility standards for this monetization scheme. So let me quickly run through them. So creators that will be monetized on X must meet the following requirements. You probably know these things already, but I'm getting somewhere. So number one, you must reside in a country where X monetization program is available. You must be 18 years or older. You must have an account that is active for at least 3 months. You must have a complete profile, bio, profile picture, header image. You must have a verified email address. I'm sure you know all of that already. You must have secured your account with 2-factor authentication. Your account must be in good standing with X. You must not repeatedly violate anything. You must not have been removed as an advertiser on X and all of that. So there are so many things that you need. So sometimes people come up with, I don't know what I did, but you've not read. Also, you must connect a verified Stripe account, and then you must have at least 500 active followers or more, and you must have posted in the last 30 days. So let's get started. There are conduct standards for monetization. So creators participating in X monetization products are prohibited from engaging in a lot of activities. This is where the issue is. You get carried away, you get involved in so many activities. You want to get involved in every conversation that is going on, and then you get into trouble. So you must not be involved, or you must not engage in solicitation. You must not request or offer currency or engagement in exchange for a behavior or content that is illegal, unlawful, or harmful to you or other people or animals. You must not request or offer currency or engagement in exchange for physical goods and services. A lot of people get stuck in this corner. You must not request currency or engagement in exchange for sexual services. That kind of also, you can't push it on Twitter and be monetized. You must not use X features that enable payment or monetization of content as a required entry method for a contest or other promotions. Do you get? So unknowingly, people get a lot involved with all of these things, and then they get into trouble. You must not engage in fraud and deception. You must not mislead people into engaging your content or compensating you. You must not be engaged in platform manipulation and spam. Then local law, you must comply with the local laws that are available to your local region while you are earning on X. So platform manipulation is the most common one, and when people guess their ads revenue or their monetization post, they say, oh, I didn't manipulate the platform, are they engaged in that? But there are other things. So there are content standard for monetization. It's not all content that can be monetized. This is another thing. You cannot be monetized for illegal or restricted content. You can be illegal or restricted content like cannabis, recreational drugs, tobacco, alcohol, weapon, explosives, gambling, betting, lottery, raffle products and services, prescription drugs and medication. You can't be monetized for all of those things. Then for criminal behaviors, human trafficking, human abuse, sexual depiction of minor, people that post rubbish about kids, child abuse, piracy, copyright infringement, you can't get monetized for all of those things. There is a lot. You can't get monetized for violent or graphic content that are excessively violent, or graphic content involving humans or animals, death, serious injury, bloodshed, torture, extreme body modification. You can't get monetized with all of these things. So check yourself. If you have issues with your monetization, check if you've unknowingly entered into one of these. Sensitive events, you cannot monetize based on conflict, mass violence, war, natural disasters, civic disorder, armed conflict, and all of that. You can be monetized by getting engaged in those kind of events. Israel and Iran are into you take advantage of it to gather engagement for yourself. You won't get monetized. False or misleading or unsubstantiated claims, you cannot get monetized for that. Rumors, misleading information, unrealistic claims about a product or services, miracles, and all of that, you cannot get monetized for all of those things. If you get monetized, you can be paused for all of these things. Forget about the fact that some people do it and they get away. You can do it and get in for it. Okay. Unowned or unlicensed products, you cannot be monetized for that. Videos that are not yours, contents that are not yours, you can't be monetized for that. Adult or sexually suggestive content, porns, depicting sex toys, nudity, and all of that, you won't get monetized. They don't meet the monetization standard. They just don't meet it. So let's go to enforcement philosophy. All of these things are on the webpage, but like I said, people prefer audiovisuals than just reading. All creators monetizing content on X must comply with the requirements. Should you violate any one of these requirements, act in a manner directly to counter these principles, you may lose your monetization. Okay? So there are eligibility requirements for this enforcement. If you do not meet this eligibility requirement, you won't be able to participate in the monetization program. If you are initially accepted, this is where I'm getting to, but X later finds out that you do not meet them anymore, X may pause or revoke your ability to participate. So people lose their monetization. People get paused and they say, but I've never manipulated the platform. But you've been involved, you've interacted, you've engaged yourself in several other things that I've been listing since I started making this video. Conduct and content requirements enforcement. Listen, if you violate the requirements described in this page or in this video, and depending on the context, depending on the severity and history of your violative behavior, X may limit the amplification of your account. your account will no longer be visible. That's when shadow ban, ghost ban, this ban, that kind of ban coming. X may pause or permanently revoke your ability to earn or get money with X and its monetization features. X may also pause or permanently revoke your access to other X features that can enable you to get paid. X can remove you or require you to even remove your violative content. X can hide your content. X can flag your account. X can hide your profile. X can make you invisible. X can make you non-existent on the platform if you violate this. So if your account is compromised, if X detects that your account may be compromised, X will disable your monetization features temporarily until your account is resolved. So if X detects that your account may be compromised, X will disable your monetization features temporarily until your account is restored. So if you ever have issues with your X monetization issues, ads not showing on your account, you get an email that your ads revenue is paused, you've been revoked, you've been kicked out, check and balance. You see that some way, somehow, you've been found guilty of one or more of these things that I've mentioned in this video. Remember, there's no fire without a smoke somewhere. So what you can do is appeal where possible, and where it is impossible, the truth is move on. And this is why it is very important for you to read all of these guidelines before you get into the monetization scheme. So if you've gained at least one thing in this video, please like this video for me, subscribe to this channel. If you've got questions, recommendations, issues, comment, use the comment section. Thank you for watching once again. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. You'll see me again in my next video presentation. Bye.